this was touched on a little bit in this previous question, but why does the craft brewing industry as a whole create such a collaborative and cooperative community, and how does it affect you and your fellow brewers in this community? So basically, how does such a collaborative community help you guys here in Duluth?
I just want to learn from some of the best. That's all. That's why I tend to help out. I've got some of the best brewers in the country that surround me. So and I'm going to help them. So that hopefully they'll help me.
The little guys need to stick together.
Yeah.
You know, we need to help each other out.
You have to remember that there's not very many brewers, on the planet to begin with. What was it? When Alaska Brewing started, they were the 63rd brewery in the country.
There were less than 2,000 professional brewers at that time.
Yeah. So when you find somebody else that is just as weird as you are, then you kind of stick together and try to help each other out, because there's enough pressure from especially locally. You've got the Alaskans, you got the Odells, you've got Sierra Nevada. Everybody's, Minnesota is a hot market for craft beer, and everybody and their cousin is coming into Minnesota. Nothing wrong with that, but they shouldn't be crowding Minnesotans out. So locally, we need to help each other out.
I definitely think it's a same boat sort of situation, and like we touched on earlier, like with the hops, we help each other out. And like we might use all the same ingredients. We could use the exact same ingredients, but you're gonna go take those ingredients and use them in a different way than I am going to. And like you just broke my head. Like you just made me better at what I do because you did it different. And so I have to consider what you're doing. And like I can't say that that's bad. I can't say it's good. I can say it's different, and like it changes the way that I brew. And so I think like all of us, like we're in that same boat. And like I don't care how long you've been doing this or not long you've been doing this. Every time somebody brews, whether it's yourself or somebody else, you're learning something. And like there's no way around that. And so like if you're not gonna help yourself learn and everyone else learn, then why are you in it? And so I think we're all here because we give a shit about this. And so like we have to share. We have to live on each other. Like it's just.
And every good experience that comes out of whether they visit Canal Park or Lake Superior or Vickers or Carmody's, every good experience someone has will lead them to roll down to Vickers or roll down to the next place and have a pint there. So that's again working together and trying to create good experiences wherever they try craft beer is something that I think that helps everyone out.
You can call anybody. You can call the head brewer at Sierra Nevada, or you can call Dale, and both of them will take your call and give you advice. That's legitimately the case. Our industry is getting a little bit big. There has been a little bit of unfortunate change in the atmosphere as far as some overzealous beer people and things like that. You guys have probably read about the thing down in Florida with Cigar City, that kind of thing. But in the most part, until just recently, our industry has been a bunch of guys who know each other and are willing to help each other. And hopefully it will stay like that, and it won't get too big to where we have to, like Cigar City had to, stop their yearly release of their IPA or their Imperial Stout because there was a riot. Okay, now that's new, okay, and hopefully that won't ever come here. And Surly is probably going to have to pay attention to that with their yearly release. But in general, this has been an industry of people who help each other and share secrets and encourage young brewers to get better. And we're pretty committed to that.
Awesome. What are some of the biggest challenges you guys face as being a small brewer in this ever-expanding industry, and how do you go about conquering those challenges? This kind of feeds from the last question.
Again, outside forces. I shouldn't say forces, that sound evil.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it depends what you're talking about.
But it's a lot of it's marketing. These people have big marketing budgets and can come in and we started with $20,000. Guess how much of that was marketing budget? Guess how much we have now for our marketing budget? You know, and I'm sorry to say that a lot of it is a giveaway program, and I don't know of another industry right off the top of my head that works that way, where, you know, the retailers are going, where's my stuff? You gotta buy your space. And it's tough for people that are small, that are trying to break into the market, that don't have those resources.
We don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you're lucky.
We're so lucky. Brew pubs,
Yep.
we don't matter. We're lucky. That's our joke.
So, yeah, that is one thing, that there is gonna be different challenges for production in brew pubs.
Yeah.